The code P04D9-00 means the computer in your Volvo has registered low airflow through the EGR valve. In most cases, it means that the valve itself or the valve cooler is not working properly. The valve may get clogged with soot, especially if you mostly drive in the city and don't give your engine proper revolutions from time to time. Also, if the engine burns oil that comes from faulty valve seals, piston rings or turbocharger seals, this will speed up the process of EGR clogging with oil residue. In 100% of cases, when mechanics see this P04D9 code, they recommend EGR cleaning, which is not that cheap and may not eventually solve the problem. You have several other options to start with. First of all, there are no airflow sensors in the EGR, so the computer may set up the P04D9 code only taking some indirect factors into account. This means you will want to check if anything else in the air intake and exhaust may be leaking air. A broken air intake pipe, a disconnected clamp in the system, a cracked exhaust manifold, a cracked exhaust pipe, etc. Everything may lead to this code. Now, also, if you get some other trouble codes connected with the MAF, MAP or exhaust pressure sensor, you should avoid spending money on EGR cleaning and pay attention to those codes first. If nothing helps and you still have the P04D9 code sitting in the brain, you should know that if the code is passive and doesn't cause the check engine light to pop up on the dashboard, it's not an urgent problem and the ECU is still not really confident that your EGR is clogged. At this point, you may choose to drive your vehicle on the highway, locking the transmission in the 4th gear, for example, and taking the engine up to 3000 RPM. Hold these revolutions for at least 20 minutes to let the hot airflow clean the EGR. If you still get this code, find some independent mechanic who specializes in cleaning EGR valves and coolers. It's important to clean the cooler properly since this is the most obvious culprit of the problem in Volvo. But if cleaning fails to help you, the only way to solve the problem is to replace the EGR assembly, which is quite expensive, unfortunately.